So very good morning to all. Afternoon. So myself Bashim, one of the placement coordinator from EC department. It's my pleasure to welcome Professor R. Subhash, okay, from Department of Computing Technologies from School of Computing, SRMIST. Very good morning to all. So myself Bashim, one of the placement coordinator from EC department. I thank you. I thank Dr. Subhash sir for accepting our invitation and given consent to deliver the placement-oriented training session for our EC students. Dear students, hope we already 4 weeks sessions. We attended 4 week sessions in data structures. Now we'll go with the C++. So today, our Professor R. Subhash will take care of C language programming, concept and implementation. So you will cover all the theory part, programming part, as well as simulations. And the interview point of view, also you can expect. So his areas of interest includes Internet of Things, computer networking, data mining. So after completing this C program, you can also inquire some about what are the mini projects can be done related to the Internet of Things or data mining, so that you can do some work before going for any interview. So your project will definitely helpful for present well in your interviews. So once again, I thank Subhash sir. You can proceed, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving a nice introduction. I will, from this, I will take it. So, thank you. Good afternoon, guys. The students can speak or the audio is muted for them. Bashim, sir.
So yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Oh yeah, for students, the audio is muted. Is it right? I guess.
No, sir. They can, if they want, they can unmute and talk.
Okay, sir. Fine. Yeah. Good afternoon to everyone. So first of all, I thank to the EC department to giving the opportunity to share my valuable address regarding the C language programming concept and implementation. So we will just see the outline, most of the concepts. Today our agenda is we are going to cover the aspects of the basics to the all the aspects in the C with the example programming and some interview point of question, how the question will be asked to you. Okay. So this is like, we cannot say that, sir, if you attend the session, we will answer all the C programming questions. Not like that. Don't think in that aspect point of view. So everywhere we will give a intro that will be as a basic parts. So it will like initiate few steps. So kickstart process. Once it's done, so parallelly you have to do the process. So you are from a non-allied programming department, so you must not have that experience of working with the programming, but we cannot restrict like that also. So a lot of people from other departments also, they are working more with the programming languages. So this C language, I think you have studied in the, I guess, first semester or second semester, you have studied PPS, program for problem solving. That will be mostly covers in your C language only. We will proceed with this. Fine. Fine. Before entering into this, so everyone may aware that C language is one of the powerful programming language nowadays we are using. So before getting to the directly to the C programming, some 5 minutes we will have some outbox, some discussion regarding the what is the programming language, why it is needed, why nowadays the programming language gets more importance or something. If you, it's some session that I am expecting some answers from your side. Either you can talk to me or you can give your answers in the chat. So based on that, I will take it. It should not be like a single point of session. I'm expecting some response from your side. Fine. The C language. So overview of structured programming. With this introduction, we will go for that outbox questions. So structured programming language, what we can say C, C++, Java, there will be a lot of programming languages are there. With the programming language, what we are going to develop? Can you give the answer? So with the programming language, what we are going to do? Today we are seeing C. Like that we have C++, Java, Python. There will be a lot of advancement programming languages are available. So with this programming language, what we are going to do? Why we are learning this programming languages? Any idea, guys? It's not necessary to talk to me also. If you feel, you can post your answers in the chat. Why we need a programming language? Any idea? Or where it is used? The C programming, where it is using. So writing a program for addition of two numbers, writing a program for calculator or something. Why it is needed? Why we need a programming language?
To solve a real-time problem.
Yeah, solve the real-time problem. Can you, yes, good, Anna. Yeah. Can you state any example for it? Yes, it's real-time problem. But can you state any example for this? Where and all the C language is used? We are one thing when you are learning some concepts, we have to know that what is their use, what is the purpose we are using, where and all it is used. We have to know that. Is it right? You are studying a BTech ECE departments means you have some study on it. When you are coming to the ECE department, you know, ECE means I am going to study more relevant to the electronics parts. I am out of from your department, fine. But we can use C in Android. Yeah, that also fine. Android. It's an application. Fine. Whatever the application you are developing, it comes under only two categories. I think you may aware it not. I am not sure. In the Spark, it will be a little bit relevant to the computer science domain. But anyhow, you have to know that when you are going for this. When you say the structured programming approach, C and C++ will come under the structured. Why it is structured means it all has a predefined. I think a little bit knowledge you have in the PPS, you have some more knowledge you gained about the language. So when you see the structure of the for loop means some structure will be there. When you're writing a programming, it has to follow some structure. The code will execute the instruction one by one. So how the code is executing, it will be one by one, the code will be executed. If the code is, we have the two phases. When you're writing a code, what it will do first step, you are going to compile the code, then you are going to run the code. Okay, it does not possibility of jumping from one instruction to another. Jump, it's possible when you can give a go to statement or jump statement. Otherwise, it will run the program sequentially. This is the overall structure of the programming language. So when you come for what is the use of C? Everyone is using mobile phone or laptop, I guess. So when you're using a laptop, it has a OS. It should be either operating system, that is a OS. It should be as Windows 10 or Windows 7 or Windows Vista. When you're using the mobile phone, it has an Android mobile phone or iOS, anything. Most of these softwares will be developed with help of the programming languages. The older days, still not older days, till now also C programming is evolved more in the developing this softwares. Okay. So when you're developing a software, it should be comes under the category of two types. Can you give the answer for this? What are the two types of programming will be there? With the programming, you are going to develop some application that will be comes under only in the two category. In general, if you say, it will comes under only the two category. It's a software. The ultimate goal for us is with the programming language, we are going to develop a software. The software will be categorized into two. Can you tell me the answer for this? What is the two types of softwares are available in the market nowadays? When you say system point of view, yeah, I think someone has an experience of installing an operating system, I guess. When you're installing an operating system, most of them are familiar with the Windows operating system. So I will take that as an example. When you're installing a Windows XP, you have experienced, those who has the experience of installing Windows XP and Windows 10, they know this very much comparative study. When you are installing a Windows 10 and Windows XP, I think many participants, nearly 130 is there, good. So Someone knows this. Can anyone give the answer for this? When you are tried with the installing a Windows XP as operating system, and when you try with the Windows 10 as operating system, can you experience any difference? The difference is not advancement in the software or something. Totally, the pattern is changed, different. Can anyone able to give the answer for my question? Either you can unmute and talk, or you can give your answer in the chat. Whatever I am talking now, it's little bit not relevant to the C programming, but this all will be developed with the help of the C programming. Then we will get into the topic directly. Any answers can I expect from your side? What is the difference between the two? Okay, fine. The answer is, when you are doing a Windows XP, the software, whatever you are installing, operating system, the driver software has to be installed separate. When you are doing the Windows 10, everything is available there in the operating system itself. That is the major difference. Whatever the software you are taking, it will be comes under broadly two categories. One is system software, another one is application software. Either the system software or application software, both will be developed with the help of the C programming. Then you will have a question, sir, everything will be developed only with the help of C or some other languages involved? Yes, some other languages is involved, but most of them it will take a support of C programming. When you learn the C, C++, Java, when you see the control structures, most of the has a similar features will be there. That's what they say, the programming language, the base will be a C programming. If someone is well versed in the C programming, they can learn any programming language easily. So that is the advantage of the C programming. Application software and system software. This is a two broad category in all the software. This all the application software and system software will be developed mostly with support of C programming. Then you can have a question, sir, what is that application programming and system programming? Your operating system is there. I think everyone knows what is the operating system. So the operating system is an example for your system software. So with that software, my system has to run. That will be called as a system software. Your operating system software, your driver software. This all comes under the category of system software. What is application software? Your Windows, you have a Word document, PPT, Paint, some application, web browser, media browser. Everything will be comes under the category of application software. You are running a website. You are using a Zoom. This also comes under the category of application software. So whatever the software we developed in the market, it will be mostly in the two categories. Either it should be a system software, it should be application software. The system software, it will be act as an interface between the user and the hardware. Okay. For this and all, the C programming is very much used. Okay. Now we will go to the concept of C programming. This is a structure of a C programming. So this and all you already studied in the PPS. So that what I'm not going more detail in this aspect. Directly we'll go for a programming aspects. It has a preprocessor directives. That is a header files. You may have heard that. Hash include std.io.conio.h, conio.h. These are all the various header files. Why we need a header files for the program? With the support of the header files only, we will import the package. If I want to do the input output process, that package is already available. I'm just taking it. It's like when you are installing an app in your mobile phone. If you want to use some app, you are just downloading and using it. It's like a package. If I want some package, I can import it. Why question you should comes to you, sir, why I'm not downloading? It's already there in your system. So just I'm importing it. Then global declaration and local declaration. Whatever the variable you are declared inside the main, that will be considered as a local declaration. Whatever the variable you are keeping outside the global, outside the main function, that will be called as a global declaration. When I am declare some variable inside the global declaration, it can be accessed in anywhere. For example, this is a preprocessor directive, global declaration. Here one main function and can use another function also. This variable is common for main function as well as another function also. But when I am declared some variable here in the local directives, it will be accessed within this main program only. I am saying int main. We can give any function also. Void is a return type. It's not return anything. Int is the return type should be an integer. So this is the main program. Then other functions are required. This is a simple structure of a C programming. The next, this will give you the hello world output, just a print statement in the C programming. Hash include std standard input output dot fetch. This is the preprocessor directive to include standard input output function in a program. Already the standard input output function is available. I want to incorporate that function to my program. I have to use this. Then you'll have a question, sir, without I using this, I will print, whether the system will print, it won't print. Int main, the return, it won't return anything, just a printing statement alone. Return means I will do some process and I will pass the argument. That time the return variable will be there. What is that return means? You are processing the value. For example, I am calculating some addition of two numbers with a function or factorial of a number. So when I am doing a factorial, it has to, it's a recursive function. It has to do it, the process repeatedly. So that time the return function should be there. As of now, return 0. It is not returning anything, just printing. This is a printf statement. This is this structure. Then your question comes to you, Sara, whether I have to follow this structure. Yes, exactly. You have to follow this structure. Then only that statement will work. If you give you in your own way, it won't work. This preprocessor directory should be there. Hash symbol should be there. Include in the less than symbol, std data then close than symbol. This is a standard prescribed procedure that you have to use it. Then main function, printf. Inside the double quotes, you have to give anything. /n will be a new line character. Then semicolon. This is a format, just printing the simple program. Then we will see some point of time we will completed the topic. Then we will go for some demo for in the online compiler. What are the data types? Why we need a data type? So if I want to get some input from the user or something, data types will be very much useful. Or if I want to store some value, we are using a data type. Why we need a data type? Data type specifies how we enter the data in our programs and that type of data we entered. Data types in C will be categorized into two: primitive data type and derived data type. Primitive means integer, character, float, double, real, long, like that. Lot of categories of primitive data types are there. Then we have a array, structure, union, enumeration, and pointer. These are all the basic categorization in the data types. Primitive data types: integer, character, float, double. So we are going to see more specific one by one. Okay. These are the integer float. When you say int or signed int, it will take up 2 bytes of size. When it is an unsigned int, it will take 2 bytes. This range, when you say integer means you can see the range there. It will take from minus 32,768 to 32,767. Minus this much plus this much. Nearly it will say 64 something. For example, this number will hold this. Then we will have some question to you now. You just give the answer yes or no in the chat. That's it. I am saying int register number. You know in SRM your register number. Whether this register number will hold in this integer. I am saying int register number. Whether it is possible to store this. Yes or no. Only. I think it won't be more tedious for you to give the answer, I guess. Just give answer in the chat. Yes or no. That's it. Your register number, it starts from RA. I think your third year means RA 19. RA 19 110040 something. No. Yes. Ganesh has given the answer. No. 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 Okay. Fine. Can anyone clarify me why it is no? Yes, your answer is exactly right. It is no. Data type. Yes. RA is not a int. Exactly, Kana. Why? RA is not an integer. It is a varchar. It will take both the integer as well as character. So if I want to use both combinations separately, we have to use a varchar. But varchar data type is not given here. So it's a combination. But that also one thing. Then the size also it won't accommodate. Then unsigned int, it will has only a positive part. short integer, it will take minus 128 to plus 127. It will take only 1 bytes of size. When it is unsigned short int, it is 0 to 255, means the positive and negative will be combined in the one side. The long int or signed long int, you can see that it has this much number of range it can able to hold. When it is unsigned long int, it will be there. Float, it will take a size of 4 bytes. Float means normally where we will use a float means it's a decimal points comes in the picture, we will use a float variable. When it is a whole number, we will use this int, long int, like that. This combination we will use. This floating point, double this and all, we will use mostly in whenever the decimal points comes in the picture. And I want to store the variable. If it is a student marks, I can go with the integer int mark 1, mark 2, mark 3. When I want to store the average, if I stored in the integer, it won't give a correct output. It will also give the output. You will have a question, sir, whether it will give output or not. Yes, it will give, but it will give only the whole number. That right side decimal part, it won't be given. When I am giving a mark for you, I can give out of 100 either 90 or 80 or 65 or something. But I cannot give you 65.2, 65.5. But when I am taking an average of 5 subjects, it will have mostly the decimal value should come. That time I can use a float variable, double and long double. These are the various data types. Character and string. Character means your alphabets. It will take from range of minus 128 to 127. Variables. A variable is name that may be used to store a data value. Unlike constant, variables are changeable and we can change the value of a variable during the execution. I am creating a variable int register number, int student ID, int student name, like that. Results to be define the variable name. Variable name must not start with a digit. When I am starting a variable, this is a procedure given for declaring a variable. Normally, when you open the main function in your programming, I guess you have some programming knowledge, I guess. You have already practiced in the PPS. That I will take as you known that, then I am just going further. It has the function that int register number, int student phone number, like that you are giving. So it should not start with the number. Okay, it should start with the only the character should be the first thing. Variable name can consist of alphabets, digits, and special symbols like underscore. The starting should be only a number, but whenever in the next level, integer, student 1, student 2, or mark 1, mark 2, it is possible, but starting should not be a number. Blank or spaces are not allowed in a variable. And I am declaring a variable int student mark 1 means without space I have to use, or if I want to differentiate the two means I can use underscore. Keywords are not allowed as a variable name. Some standard keywords are available in the C programming that is not allowed in creating a variable names. Okay, so this is the simple program. So this 3-4 programs we will see some demo. I will stop the screen, then I will go for my browser. Okay. I guess you are able to see the online browser, is it right? Can anyone can?
Mayank Kumar, you can switch off your video. Mayank Kumar. Proceed, sir.
Guys, this compiler is visible for you, now. This page. Yes. Okay. Thank you. What will be the expected output for this program? Can you give this answer in the chat? What is the? It's a simple program, I guess. Just declare the standard input output. This is the int test integer. Another way is there. You have to specify that you have to give the output should be in proper, not 5 or something. What the output we will expect. It's just a simple statement. Just one thing. This is a static or dynamic. It's a static or dynamic. This is a static input or dynamic input. Do you know what is static and dynamic? Static, exactly. Thank you. It's a static. Why you are saying static? Already I declared the integer number 5. It is not changeable. How many times I run the program, the static will be coming. The same number will be running. Okay. Now I will run the program. You can see the answer. Number equal to 5. Those who give the answer number equal to 5, this is the right answer. When you're going for the interview point of view, they will give some code snippet and they will give us a multiple choice what will be the answer. This is very, very basic. Okay. This is very, very basic. Just a 1 minute more. You just I will be in line.
Sir, are you speaking, sir? No audio, sir.
No, I am not speaking. Just 1 minute.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah, what will be the expected output for this code? I think someone has posted previously I given something, then later I have changed some number. It is also a static input. This program is to give the experience of with the floating point variable. Previously we have seen just a integer. This is a floating point. What will be the output? Only one has posted. Ganesh, what about other? Can I just post what will be the output you will get for this code? Anything. If it is wrong, no problem. Just make a try. I think audience is 160 around, but I am getting only one or two answer. Yes, yes, everyone is posting. Right. These are very simple. You can answer for this question. So when I am saying percentage of all the value whatever I given, it will be coming. Percentage 0.2f. When I say it is 0.3f means it will give 3 digit after my decimal point. This is the difference. Yes, fine. Then now we have the program for how we are getting an input from the user and we are printing. Till now we are not getting an input from the user. Int test integer scanf. This is a print statement. You know that. This is the header file. Int main function int test integer. This is a integer declaration. This is a variable name. Test integer is a variable name. Print enter integer. I set the user to enter the integer. Scanf percentage %d. When I am entering an integer now, wait, you will see. Enter integer. I am entering integer 20.556. What will be the output? What will be the output for this case? That's not int. It's fine. But the system will show. What will be the output for this case? Yes, it is a float. I can understand. My question is, I given this int, then what will be the output? You just post the output. Okay, number equal to 20. Number equal to 20, sir. Okay, we will see what will be the output. Number equal to 20. Why it is number equal to 20? It is a whole number, integer. It will take only the whole number part. The integer part is neglecting. Someone said it is float. Yes, if I gave a float value also, it will display the integer value. If I want to show it is a float value, what I can do? How it is possible? I have to declare it as a float. Then only it is possible. Okay. This you can understand for just a simple integer and float thing. Next, we will see the character. I am just declaring the variable char. The name is chr. Char, char. The variable name is chr. Printf enter a character. Scanf percentage %c character. What it will be there output? It's just simple character statement. Whatever I am typing. You are entered yes. I entered SRM, but it printed only yes. Why? What is the reason? Can you give the answer for this question? I typed SRM, but it is giving only yes. What is the reason? SRM is a string, sir. Here yes is a character exactly. SRM is a string. So whatever the first character, it will display. Why? When you are seeing the data types, we see character. It take only the 1 byte. So 1 byte means 1 character. So only one it will print. Okay. If I want to go for printing SRM, this I have to give as a string. Then it will print. Okay. Like this only the question will ask. They ask and they will give SRM. Yes, something output they will give. You may already faced some questions also previously. So this is the size of the variable. So we are using short, long, 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 long double, ABC. What will be the size? Just 4 line, you just type it. So with this program, what we are going to test is what is the size of the each and every variable. Sorry, data type. Short data type, what is the size it takes? In long means what is the type? Long means what is the type? And long and double means what is the size? Maximum it will hold. When I say character, it is 1 byte. It is an integer, it is we say 2 bytes. Like that, how much it will hold? This is the answer. So just give your answer in the chat. So you just type the 4-line output. Just a number only you are going to get it. Make a try. If it is goes wrong, no problem. You will see the output now. I think someone audio is unmuted. Just mute your giant. Okay. Yes, anyone? No, 170 members are there. When I posted the question, not question, some practice, instantly I can get an answer. Na? It's not a tedious one. Only 4 or 5 are attentive. I guess others are just joined and they left there for their work. Is it right?
Dear students, please be more interactive. Okay, there are more opportunities for placement. There are more opportunities your seniors grabbed. So there are more opportunities. So if you want to get the good offers, please yourself more educated about this coding skills. Each thing is a matter. Okay. So please be interactive. Even it's right or wrong, please be interactive. Okay. This is it, thank you.
Okay. No problem, Kana. I am not expecting to talk. I can understand. At least give the answer in the chat, right or wrong. Just post something, whatever your comes to your mind. You are not bothered anything. Just give all the answer. Whenever you are posting, you only that Rohit something. Whether you feel that it is very simple question, why I have to post. Don't think like that and all. Whatever that thing is asked for you, just post it, no problem. 16, 32, 64, 128. Okay, fine. You will see what will be the answer. Okay. Something error is coming. Okay, fine. The answer is 28816. This is the answer for. I think previously somewhere it is giving you some error. Fine. That is maybe warning. I guess this is the answer. 28816. If anyone gives this bytes, everything is bytes. You given in bits are fine. 8 bits is 1 byte. Okay, fine, Kana. Okay. We again go to the PPT. So it will go like this only. Somewhere we will go for a demo, then we will come for a PPT like that. Sure. So answer for this question. Chat. What is the answer for this question? Int main, you just forget about that header file is not declared. You just assume that header files is declared. Character array 5. Inside that I am giving the srm.com printf percentage S array and return 0. What will be the output you will get for this code? Option B, the S. Option B, D, B, okay, A, B, B. Only MCQ you give now, everyone will respond. Fine. If I know that now, everyone I maybe posted for MCQ like that. It's fine. From quite often I am getting an answer as a D. Okay. You see. Array is not in int. Sorry. Answer is B. Very quite often it's D is given. Fine. Actually, the answer is D. Compilation error. The size of the array is 5, but the code is trying to assign the string which is more than 5. We set our input getting itself, it will have a error. I said it has a 5 character, but it is having how many character in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 character is there. So it won't take. So it will say compilation error for this code. For this code, no output will be displayed. From this line itself, it's not mismatching is there. Then you can have a question, sir. Only 5 it can store, remaining they left it out. While printing, we can do like that. But when you are assigning, whatever the character is there, it has to be accommodated in this array. Someone has posted answer D, that is right. So this is the answer for this. Size of the array is 5, but the code is trying to assign more than that, it will show a compilation error. Okay, fine. Another one question for you. Int 9, int A equal to 5, B equal to 10, int C equal to A plus B, print percentage I comma C. What will be the answer? Whether the percentage I is for declaring integer. Can you give the answer for this? Answer B. Any other compiler error? Undefined I. Very few has posted the answer. Now don't, yeah, it's B percentage I is a format specific for int. We use percentage D only, na? Ayush Gupta. You will see Ayush. What will be the answer? D, most of them. Fine. Any more answers from your side? Only the 4 answers. Either A, B, C, D. This only we have to pick. Okay. Okay. The answer is B. Why? Percentage D or percentage I both are same. The percentage is I also used to print the numeric values in C. Percentage D and percentage I both solve the same purpose. So the output is 15. Fine. Next, these are the, we already often said that keywords. The C, we have some keywords. This cannot be used in declaring a variable. Auto, break, case, char, constant, continue, default, do, double, else, enum, extern, float, for, go to is a statement, if, int, long. So you cannot declare the variable like that. Int case is not possible. Why? Case is we have switch case statement is there. Type defined, switch, void, unsigned, volatile, while these are the keywords reserved for C language. So this word we cannot declare a variable. You may try it later, okay, and check it out whether it is allowing or not. No, it won't allow. It's the meaning of percentage I. I think I given the explanation, Ganesh, I guess. This the same percentage. It's two way of declaring that it. Percentage I means integer. Percentage D also integer. Both will do the same purpose. Okay. Next, till now we have seen about the declaring the variables with a static and dynamic process we have seen. Next step, we are going for a operators. We have more operators and more example we will see for this also. An operator is a symbol that tells the compiler to perform specific mathematical or logical function. Compiler will be one thing is there, first day, what's the first step when you're writing a code? We have to compile it, then we have to run it. Why we are compiling the code? Any idea? Why I have to compile my program? Directly I can go for running now. Why I am compiling a program? Why compiler is needed? Because we need to check our syntax exactly. It will check the syntax error and any error in the program, everything, the code is working fine. If it is fine, then it will create an object file. From the object file, we will see our outputs. If there is any syntax error or any the logical thinking, it won't check it. Logical problem, we have to correct it. Systematic problem, or we missed any comma, semicolons, or any statement is not closed, open or not closed. So everything it will be to see whether it is an error or not. Yes. Mostly compilation to check for errors. Fine. We will see arithmetic, relational, logical, bitwise, assignment, and operators. We will see one by one. Operators, arithmetic operator. It's very basic for you. A plus B equal to what will be the output? It is going to add the two numbers and you're going to give a resultant output. This we have seen in previous example. Int C equal to A plus B. That's same addition. Addition adds two operand. Here, what is operand and what is operator? Can you give me this? I am taking the example here. A plus B. In this, which is an operand and which is operator? What is difference between operand and operator? Equal to is operator, plus also a operator. Operand is variable. A and B is the operand. The symbols and all, it's operator. Yes. Fine. Thank you. So add two operands. Operand A and operand B I am going to add, and I am going to give the result as 30. That result I will store in some other place. Previously we used C equal to A plus B. Then subtract second operand from first operand. Multiplies both operand. It divides modulo. Modulo operator, you may know that. Modulo will give you remainder. Increment means plus 1. When you are writing a code, you will say for I equal to 1, I less than 10, I plus plus, plus plus I plus 2. I plus plus means increment default by 1. I want to increment 4, I plus 4. And I want to increment 2, I plus 2. These are all the very basic arithmetic operators. Fine. Fine. We will stop it here. We will see the output for this two program. Then we will come again.
Howdy boys.
Okay, I will give the answer for this question. Type in the chat. We are declaring a variable integer A, B, and C. C is just an arithmetic operation. Just it's very simple. You know the answer for this. Just 9 plus 4. What will be the answer? 9 minus 4. 9 into 4. 9 divided by 4. 9 modulo 4. I think it's very basic arithmetic operation. Even though no problem, try the answer. Don't think that the process is very simple. Either it's simple or tedious. That tough question you may get it for your remainder equal to 1 modulo. It's very simple only, I guess. So no problem in getting this output. So, see, I think your friends have given the answer. 13, 5, 36, and 2, and the answer is 1. Just to showcase the arithmetic operation, a plus b, what is the output? A plus minus b, a star b, a divide b, a modulo b. Okay, these are the various arithmetic operations. Then another one program is there. Working for increment and decrement operator. Can you give me the answer for this? Int a equal to 10, b equal to 100, float c equal to 10.5, d equal to 100.5. What will be the answer for this? Print plus plus here, this is a printing statement. What will be the answer for this? Any more answers for this? $11.99, 11.5. Okay, we will see. The answer is 11.99. Then you will have a question, sir. What is plus plus will do? You make a try. Just when I give plus this side also, it will do the same process. We will check it now. This is different.
Sir, excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me, Gana. Om Prakash. Anything to talk? Any doubt? Okay, why it is there means it is printing that variable, then it is incrementing. So that's what it's not reflected in the output. Okay. So you want to see the difference means you can, before printing, directly you give that a equal to a plus plus. Then after that you try with the plus plus and the a plus plus. Then you try it and check it out for the difference. Okay. Fine. I've seen the arithmetic operators till now with the examples. I will stop this. We'll go for PPT again. I will complete all the arithmetic operators, then we will see the examples. Okay. In the middle also I have included the example. We will complete fully the arithmetic operators, then we will go for the examples. So till now we have seen this. This examples we have seen. Okay, fine. Till now we have seen this. The next is a relational operator. The relational operator is going to check whether the given two numbers is equal or not equal or greater than, lesser than, greater than equal to, less than equal to. This operation is going to do, that is called as a relational operator. Where this relational operator is used, I am going to check, find all the students who have less than 60, who scored greater than 90, who is greater than or equal to 90, who is equal to 90. I want to find who scored exactly 75. All the places this relational operator will work. It checks if the values of two operands are equal. I'm giving the variable A, I will store some value. The variable B, I will store some value. It is going to check the two number. It will say only true or false. The relational operator, the output we will expect only it is either true or false. It checks the value of the two operands are equal or not. That is not equal. A not equal to B means it is not equal, it will put true. If it is equal, it put false. Check if the value of the left operand is greater than the right operand. A greater than B. That means we are going to check this operand is greater than A is greater than B or not. A is lesser than B. Then greater than or equal to B. Lesser than or equal to B. This is the relational operator. The relational operator where we will use, you want to check the value of the two operand that time. This you can have a question, sir. In the programming, how it is useful? You may have a question that if you have typing your account number or your PIN number for your ATM card, you take this all the things it's used in all the places. Simple thing. You are typing a username and password for your account, Gmail. The same thing. It is going to check A operand, it has a previous stored value. User password is stored in the Google website. B, at present what you are typing. If both is match, it will say true. It will get into the login page. If it is mismatch, it will say error. There, this relational operator only it's used. If you are typing PIN number in the ATM, you can check anywhere. Whatever I typed, it has to check background. This relational operator comes in the picture. Then greater than, less than symbol, where it will be used, you may have a question. We are going to find, I given the example, lesser than this mark, greater than this mark, or those who are maintaining an account balance less than 100 rupees or greater than 1 crore. So very basic part to comparative study, I want to group it, the variable, or I want to compare that, this relational operator used in the picture. This example we will see in whole. Okay, all the operators, once it's completed, we will see that. AND operator. What is the purpose of AND operator? I am just It's called logical AND operator. If both the operands are non-zero, then the condition becomes true. A and B is false. This AND operator, when you go for an example, you can easily understand. I am going to check two conditions. This also has to be satisfied and this also has to be satisfied. I am saying condition. I want to pick a person from the database. They should be a student of SRM and also they should be a student belongs to ECE department. The two condition has to be satisfied. That time I can use this AND operator. I'm just saying select some, it's like a database query operation. Mostly they will use this in DBMS or something. Yeah, I think DBMS only will not study that subjects, but I'm just saying it's like a comparative thing. I have one condition is satisfied and another condition also has to be satisfied. Both has to be satisfied only. This will work. This AND operator for logical and both condition has to be satisfied. R means any one is satisfied, it is fine. Called a logical OR operator. If any one of the two operand is non-zero, and the condition becomes true. It is zero means nothing but we are checking some condition actually. AND operator means if A greater than B and A greater than C. So both condition you are going to check. If both is true, we will say it is a true statement. If one is false in the AND statement, it is false. But in the OR statement, if any one is true, it is true statement. With that you can more, I think your AC students, you have that logic gates something. There you have used this operators purpose, I guess. I am not more relevant to your domain. Fine. Anyhow, I think with logic gates, this will be used, I guess. AND operator, NOR, not something you will use. No? AND gate, OR gate. I think very basics for your programming, sorry, the circuit subjects. It's called logical NOT operator and it is used to reverse it. Whatever output I am getting, for that it is reverse. Also we have an example. I will show you that. Binary operator. This is logical operator. This is binary operator. Copies a bit resultant if it's both operands. A and B will give 12, which is it's like a AND operator, OR operator, then binary XOR operator, neg, binary ones complement, left shift, right shift. We are moving the position of the digits. There where the bitwise operator will be used. The binary AND operator copies a bit to the resultant if they exist both operand. A and B will give 12, which is 0, 0, 0 and 1, 0. The both will be there. The binary are any one. AND operator means you know what is the AND. Both are same, it will take. If it is not, it will, that's a, you know, that addition of the AND operator. A and that was the example is given. Number A and B, what is the binary? So system will take only the binary values. Whichever it's one, it will be one, remaining and all zeros. When you go for OR operator, if any one is available, it will be one, remaining it will be 0. XOR means you know that what will be the purpose of that XOR operation. Then negotiation operation, left shift, right shift. There you are shifting the position. What will be the output I will get? Assignment operator. Just assigning this we have seen. C equal to A plus B. I am adding the two variable and storing in the resultant variable C. C equal to A plus B. A plus B equal to C. It is not meaningful. C plus equal to A. That is another ways we can say C equal to C plus A. And I am saying A equal to A plus B. We will write like this also. C equal to C plus A. The short form is C plus equal to A. C minus equal to A means C equal to C minus A. This is the way you can write it. Plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, slash equal to, modulo equal to. This is a short form we will use assignment operator. Directly also we will use C equal to C plus A. C equal to C minus A is equivalent to C minus equivalent to A. C minus equal to A is equivalent for C equal to C minus A. This is for assignment operator. Size of operator, it will return the size. Previously we have used in the program. What is the size of the bits if you use in this program? Returns the address of the variable. You will use ampersand. We will use in the getting a scan of percentage d ampersand variable name. That means it will give the address of the particular variable. There my data will go on store. That is the percentage. The ampersand symbol, it will tell that address. Pointer variable. Pointer is one of the concept in the C programming. If I cannot access the address of the stored variable, I can able to access only the variable. Int a equal to 10 means I can say I can print only the 10, but where the 10 is go unstored, I cannot tell. It is a simple example. If you want to take, if I take a register number of a person in a class, his register number is, for example, 135. I am saying register number 135. The register number 135 is there, but I cannot tell that the 35 is where it is stored in my system space. So if I want to access that thing, I can go for pointer variable. That is a very much usage of pointer variable. It will give the address of where your variable is stored. That is this purpose of the pointer variable. Then conditional expression is a true or false, like that case statement. So fine. The size operator. So we have a lot of examples is there upcoming. I will stop this. We will go for the demo thing. I think we have seen the arithmetic operators example. We will see this example. Working for relational operator. Relational operator we have seen. Fine. I think you are able to see. We have the three variable A, B, and C. A equal to B, A equal to C. What's the output we will get for all this? For all this program, what is the expected output? You just give the answer. If it is just take some time, it's a question is a little bit lengthy. Just try to give the answer for this. You take some 2 to 3 minutes time to give the answer, no problem. Make a try for this answer. Don't think the program is big, but it covers all the aspect of that logical statement. Sorry, relational operators. Equal to, greater than, lesser than, not equal to, greater than, equal to, lesser than, equal to. Do you know what will be the output? It is binary output. Either it is true or false. While writing true, don't, if it is difficult to type true for all the things, type T for true, F for false. For this answer, type true for T, false for F. After the lunchtime, everyone went for sleep. Huh? Nearly 180 participants is there. but no answers I am getting. You want time now? Take another 2 minutes. Just giving true, false, that's it. Don't think it is a big program. Whenever you're getting a big program, neglect that. Go by step. Take the first step. A equal to B. What is the answer for A? 5, B 5. So both are equal. The condition it will say true. A is equal to C. No. Condition false. So F. So likewise, you check each and every step. Then it will be fine. When you look in a hole, it will looks like big. So whenever you get a problem, don't think it is a big. Divide into a smaller thing and check it out. It will be easy to solve. That's what we in the project when you are doing, they will say you divide the project into a different modules. Then you can solve that. Where it is posted, reference. Ayush, thank you. True, false, false, false. Okay, fine. You will go for the answer. Instead of true, they are printing binary digit. 1 means true, 0 means false. True, false, 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 false. So you can see 5 is equal to 5. This is true. 5 is equal to 10. False. So 0. 5 is greater than 5. Is 5 is greater than or equal to 5. That is true. But 5 is not greater than 5. So it is false. 5 is greater than 10. No. False. 5 is less than 5. That also false. 5 is less than 10. Yes. True. 5 not equal to 5. Actually 5 is equal to 5. So the condition is false. 5 not equal to 10. Yes. 5 is not equal to 10. So condition is true. It is 1. 5 greater than or equal to 5. Yes. It's greater than or equal to 5. The condition is true. 5 greater than or equal to 10. 5 is greater than 10. No. False. 5 lesser than or equal to 5. Yes. Condition is true. 5 lesser than or equal to 10. Yes. It is true. It's just a simple comparative statement. Don't be afraid of something. They given the big program like that. Whatever the lines of codes are something that doesn't matter. You solve one by one, then you can reach the final goal. But when you see that program, this is all very simple program. Actually, we didn't go for a tedious process till now. Fine. Make a try. Okay. Whether it is goes wrong, no problem. If you're afraid for making a try, no one can help you. Okay. Here also the same thing, but here we are using a logical operator and or not. What will be the expected output? Why does the compiler give the result in a binary, sir? Sorry. The compiler normally it will give the answer in the zeros and ones most. It may be based on compiler also. Some compiler they will give true, some compiler false. It is. Do you know the compiler also? We are running this compiler now. This is also one of the software actually. How they develop that software, based on that it will go. Okay. So give the answer for this. take some 2 to 3 minutes time and try to give the answer. Okay, we will see what will be the answer for these questions. A equal to B and C greater than B. C is greater than B. This both conditions are true. So that what this is giving a true statement 1 0 1 0 1 0. This first condition you check A equal to B and C greater than this statement. Result equal to A is equal to B. This condition is true and C is greater than B. C is 10 is greater than 5. So both conditions are true. That what this one. A is equal to B and C less than B. C is 10, B is 5. Whether the C is less than B, no. The condition is false. So this is first part is true in this resultant. This part is true and this part will be false. So false and true, it will give false only. In the R statement only, you will give true. Okay. This is for AND statement. When you are going for R statement, A equal to B, the condition is true. C less than B. C is less than B. No, this condition is false. But A equal to B, the condition is true. If any one condition is true, it will give true statement. That is one. Next, you can see here A not equal to B. Actually, both are equal. So here the condition is false. This condition also false. If both false, you will get false. If any one is true, you will get true statement. This is not equal to A, not equal to B. Actually, A is equal to B when you are making again reverse. Inside statement, you can see A, you can see here. Inside part is A not equal to B. This condition is false, but when you are taking in a reverse, it's true. So this is the output. This is for logical operators. Okay. Size of operator we already seen. Anyhow, just one make a try for you. That's it. I am not taking more time for the size of operator. We already seen the size of operator previously with some example. It will tell you the size of the particular variable, 4 bytes, 4 bytes, 8 byte, 1 byte, like that. So this we already seen, so that what I am skipping this exercise. An example. Next, program to print an integer. I think this also we have seen, I guess. Okay, fine. This program, print enter integer. What is the purpose of this line? Can you give the answer in the chat? What is this line? I am highlighting here. It's a double slash is given read and store input, display output. What is this line? Can you give that? This, in all the programming, you can see this comment line. There will be different way of commenting a line. Double slash for single line. If it is going for multiple lines, slash, star, 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 slash. The different format is there. Why you are using comment line in the program? Any idea? Why you are using a comment line? But when you say who is a good programmer, they have to comment everywhere. They will be called as good programmer for easy understanding, increased code readability. Yes, exactly. To understand the program, explanation. Yeah, your all the answers are right. Most probably it is for when I am writing a code in the industry point of view, I am saying why the comment is very much needed in the industry point of view. I may declare a variable for some reason. Whenever you are declaring a variable, it should be name specific. So here I specified int number. This is proper way of declaring. I am just saying int n. What is that n? It may be anything. When I am declaring a variable, it should have a name specific. Mark 1, mark 2 means I can understand, oh, it is a mark 1, mark 2. Int 1, 2. 1, 2 is it won't take. For example, A1, A2, A3. What is A1, A2, A3? No. Code readability also. When it is the code readability is there, in the industry, if I develop the code, I may not be going to access the code for every time. Some other project team also, they can access the code. That time they have to know for what reason this variable is created. What is the purpose of this line? They may not be aware of that. So that's the reason they are commenting a document. So comment is a very, very important when you're developing the code in the industry side. So this is the command line. Okay, fine. Print enter integer, scan of percentage number, you are entered. This is just simple getting an input from the user and just printing that input. I'm entering an integer 34. Enter. You entered 34. This is the program just to get an input from the user on printing that same input. That's it. The same thing when I type to float, what it will happen? The same thing. The code there itself, they given the name of the program. I thought of asking you that. This is a code for swapping of two numbers. When you say C programming, this will be the very basic programming they will ask you. Swapping of two numbers with the temporary variable. There will be two methods there. This is for just only swapping of two numbers with the temporary variable. Just means first, second, and temp. I will enter first some value, second some value. After getting it, I will swap that variable and I am just printing the value. Okay. So I will just explain this code to you. I double first, second temp. We are getting the data type as double. Enter the first number. In the first, I am just whatever the number I am typing, it will be stored in the variable first. Whatever the number I am typing, that will be stored in the second. Second number will be in the second variable. So first number you are moving to the temporary variable. Again, in the first variable, I am moving the second variable to first. Then second should be temp. Then how it will be happened, you may have a doubt. It will be very simple only. You just see first number I am having number 2. Second number I am having number 3. I am using some temporary variable. What I am doing, this is first. This is the second number. So what is the process they are doing? First number, they are sorry, first number they are storing mouse using system. First number it will be stored to temp. Then second number will be some problems. The second number will be moved to 3. That means this 2 will be striked out. The 3 will become and occupy this place. This temporary variable we are having the number 2. This number will go here. Little bit you try to manage this, but using only the mouse. Okay, this is the logic happen in this program. Okay. Okay, this is the logic. You just see the first, it will be spotlight. See, first it moved to the temp, then second variable will move to first, then temp will be moved to second. It's a simple logic. It's a simple what you can say. Person 1 and 2 having some document, simple thing. Phone, I want to give it to him. The logic is there. I should have only one document that should be in my hand. What I will do, I will keep that in some other place. I will get the document and ask him to take it. The same thing, the same simple concept. In the human thing, if I want to share a document with my friend, something I am having some books or something, I'm left hand I am holding something, right hand I am having book. I have to give to him the book and I have to take the book what he is having. What I will do, both are having a right hand, book is there. I cannot use my left hand. What I will do, I will place in my desk. I will get from the second person. The second person will take my book from the desk. The same logic. This is a simple of swapping of two numbers. Okay, we will see the output for this. Code is sorry. Why it is error? Any idea? Why it is showing error? It is not commented. Enter the first number. I am entering first number is 33. What is the second number? 77. You just see 77 will come as a first number, 33 will go as a second number. Just swapping of two numbers. Fine. Very simple program only. Logic is simple, but writing we have to be very conscious on the part. Okay. We will okay, fine. We will stop this and we will come for the PPT now. Last 10 minutes, I will give you some open session for you to ask something. Now the time is 3:40. I guess 20 minutes time is there. We will see what we will complete, try to complete. It should be long far from here. Okay, fine. This also your interactive session. We have to give the answer for this question. What is the output for the below program? Int main constant int a equal to 10, printf percentage d plus plus a return 0. What will be the output for this code? Can you give the answer? Just give your answer in the chat, either A, B, C, D. That's it. Answer is 11. Fine. Any more answers? A lot of volunteers are there. 174 participants. It's a very good audience site. 11, 11, 11. Fine. Only 3. What about others? Okay, good. Okay, we will see what will be out. Compilation error. It won't give any output for you. If it's a constant, then can be a value be changed. It can be. So we cannot modify the value of constant variable. Resultant is compilation error. When I am say constant, it cannot be changeable. So it is fixed. So we cannot increment or decrement the value. So it will say compilation error. That is the explanation for this. We cannot modify the value of constant variables. When I say it is a constant means fixed. Static is different, constant is different. Okay. And I am making this variable as a constant variable. It is not possible to increment or decrement the variable. That is the output for this program. Okay, fine. Next program. Can you give the answer for this question? Int a equal to 1, short int b equal to 2, float c equal to 3. If size of a equal to 2, c colon b, then is equal to the size of float. What will be the answer for this? Which will print actually? This first statement will print or second else statement. This is, you just forget about this. This is different part. This question is asked to check which, this is for a if else like that. Which statement? I think till now we didn't see the if statement, I guess. The looping statement we didn't start actually till now. Till now looping statement it will be more. Answer is A. Divya Darshan. Any more answers for this? Whether any error it will show in the first line. Any more thing? What will be the answers? Sorry, it is B. Compilation error. Fine. What about other guys? Others can respond. Make any answer. Either A, B, C, D. 4 option is there for you. Pick it. No negative markings. Nothing. Okay. C, nothing. Any more? Fine. You will see what will be the answer. The answer is float. That means the first condition is true. When you see this, it is print float because the first if condition is true. If size of b is equal to size of float, this 32 is equal to 32, like that. This condition, this both will come as the same float size and this size. So this condition will be true. So this condition is true. It is printing this statement. If condition is false, it will check this condition. Then it will print this. It's not a else statement actually. Else statement is not given. It's a else if. Okay, fine. We didn't see the control structures, so you may not know that more detail. You may be aware that in the PPS you have studied this control structures. Fine. Control flow, decision making. I think okay, we will see only if else part. Okay. Decision making. Simple if statement. If some condition is true, I am going to do something. Control flow. Simple if statement. If expression, what is the statement is given inside, it will be printed. This is a simple program. Int x comma y. If X is greater than Y. Whether X is greater than Y, yes. Print X is greater. So we are saying X is greater than Y. This condition is true. So we are printing this statement. What is the purpose? It's just a if statement. I'm just checking whether this condition is true. I'm just printing it. Another statement is that if else. Else means if condition is true, it will print that. Else, if the condition is not true, we will go for else statement. This is simple if statement. If expression. You just see if this is a expression. If X greater than Y. It's a relational operator, less than, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to. We practice now. That we are going to use it here. Then this condition is true, it will print this statement. If it is false, what it will happen? It won't print, it will come out from the program. This is if statement. This is if else. If expression is true, it will print as block statement block 1. If it is false, it will print a statement block 2. The same example. X greater than Y, X is greater than Y. If it is false, we will say Y is greater than X. The reverse. It's just the additional part for the previous one. Previous one we have only if statement. Now we have if and else. If else statement. Okay, with this we will. This two example we will see and we will stop, I guess, for today's session. These two example we will see. Actually, if you start more, we will share the online compiler, then we will see this. Then after this, we will take some open session for you. Okay, fine. Program to display a number is negative. It's a simple program. Int main, int number I am getting. This number I am getting from the user. Enter the integer. If number is less than 0, print your entered number. Always print the if statement is easy. This is, you are going to check the number is negative or not. I'm just typing that number. You will see that it's an output how it will come in. Enter a integer. I am entering integer 24. This 24 is a positive number. Whether it will print a if statement or it print a else statement. You will see that. The if statement is easy. That means it is not getting inside this y. I am checking if the number is less than 0. I am enter the number 24, it is greater than 0. The condition is false. So it is executing the false statement, else statement. I will give numbers, some, for example, some negative numbers. -2. You entered -2, then if statement is easy. Then you can say why it is printing. When the condition is true also it is printing, and the condition is false also it is printing. What is the reason? This is only if statement. Okay. This is default statement. After the if, this is a continuous statement. Either this, it will, whether the condition is true, this print will be happen, otherwise it will print the second part. It is not a else statement. It is a default state. It's not default. It's the second process. First process we are checking with the if statement. If condition is true, it will print the inside statement. If it is false, it will go to the next line. It's a continuous statement. Continue the program. It won't wait for anything. This is a simple if statement. Okay. Next, we will see another one example. Odd or even. That you may practice previously. I am giving some number. It is odd or even. What is the logic behind this in the odd or even? How I can find whether the particular number is odd or even? You know the concept. It is a modulo function. So here you see, if number modulo by 2, if I am getting remainder 0, it is even number. If I am getting remainder, it is a odd number. That's a simple logic. Check whether the number integer is odd or even. Just a normal program. Enter the input. The input is it's an integer. I am checking the if condition. Number variable, I stored the whatever the user input I get, it will be there. Then is equal to 0, it is even number. Otherwise, it is an odd number. Okay, we will run this simple program. I'm entering integer 23. It is even number or odd number? It is odd number. 23 is an odd integer. I am entering 20. It is a even. Okay. Then you have a question. Sir, when I entered 0, what will happen? Any idea? What is the answer you will get? Post the answer in the chat. What's the answer you will get for when I am entering integer 0? Whether it is even or odd. That logic may be anything. But in the program, we given one logic. With this programming logic, whether it will print even or odd. Guys, you can give your answer in the chat. When I am giving input is 0, either it will give even or odd. Even. Why? We are given the condition. If this is equal to remainder, nothing is there. So it will give 0 is an even integer only. Okay. We try with minus. Minus 24. Even integer. Minus 77. Odd integer. Fine. Okay. I think if I start further, it won't be able to follow for you. I will stop sharing. I will give some 5 minutes for open house. If any doubt or anything, if you want to ask to me, you can ask. Otherwise, 5 minutes, then we will wind up. Any queries, if you want to, anything, not only the programming thing or any placement point of view or any company point of view, what is this company or something. So how to prepare, anything, any doubt if you want or anything, you can ask to me, you can tell me whatever I know, I will share to you. It's just an open forum for all. So till now we completed till if else statement. Okay. Until control structures we stopped. After control structure also we have if else ladder, then looping statement is there, then arrays something is there. In time permits we will see in some point. Sir, will you share these PPTs? Sure, ma, I will share. I will share to your sir, he will share to you.
The students will get the PPT and share. So please ask the questions. So you might have those questions like how the interview related questions will come, or as I told, mini project kind of thing you can ask. Please open your mouth, or you can post in the chat box. The students, I'm expecting some questions. There are 100 students still present. Please, it's not like doubts in the programming or something. General doubts are asked. No interview.
Will companies allow us to code in Python for coding contest or only C++ and Java? Mostly the company, they won't restrict you for programming languages. They will allow you to do any language. Mostly the whatever I gathered from our students previous placement point of time, there won't be any restriction in coding. Sir, how to access in arrays, or most questions are asked in arrays. Okay, ma, fine. In some upcoming sessions, we will cover arrays actually. So within a 2-hour thing, I cannot cover entire C. I can understand the difficulty is there, but okay, ma, like this, if you feel this is okay, fine. Based on your response, your sir has suggested that Actually, I prepared fully, but whatever I prepared, I covered only half. Remaining half is there actually. There I have to cover the remaining aspects arrays. Also, I have prepared lot of interview questions for you also. Whatever I have given some questions, not that all that's the interview questions. Some company interview questions, it will be there. It's a starting session, so that what I given very simple questions. Okay. Okay, maybe we will cover in the upcoming sessions. This C is not fully completed as of now, actually. If time permits, the next week, based on my availability, maybe we will see that also.
Yes, sir, sure. We can plan for another session. Sir,
Okay.
can you tell? I think you are interested in IoT and all thing. Can you suggest some topic or some open area where students can?
Yeah, sir. Oh, fine. Nowadays, actually, IoT is a upcoming technology. Wherever you see, nowadays IoT is, I think it's more relevant to you know that actually IoT we are saying it is a domain relevant to computer science. It's not that the hardware part is more involved in this. When you say IoT, it has all the sensors that comes in the picture. When you see nowadays all the car has fitted with a lot of sensors. So sensor is nothing but it is going to produce data. This data we are going to process it. So when you say nowadays, whenever the vehicle is crossed something, the barricade is opening. You take the example when you're going for a toll gate. Whenever you go, the RFID reader will be there. It will read your car ID. Then the amount is deducted automatically. Then the barricade is opening automatically. Nowhere it is involved. Actually, IoT, when you say little bit of upcoming sessions are comes in the picture. This IoT is the previous thing we can say what will be the previous stage for IoT is the mobile computing. From the mobile computing only this IoT is evolved. Without the human intervention, I think anyone has some experience when you visited the ninth floor of our university building, Dean office. If you have that experience, you can understand this is a simple IoT concept implemented there. What does that mean? When you go there, your light, pathway light will automatically switch on. When you pass some time back, this light will automatically switch off. It's a simple IoT environment. Nowadays, wherever we go, the sensor will be placed. Whenever you are going into say the lift, if someone the door is coming closer, if someone is entered, the infrared will disconnected, then automatically the door will open. It won't close. It will go back. How it is happening? It is based on that sensors. So this is very basic level. This when you go for an agriculture point of view, or nowadays the agriculture, if I want to do what is the humidity for the particular, if you nowadays it's coming. For example, when you see automation comes in the picture nowadays. Previously, if you have the experience of visiting the villages, previously if they want to switch on the motors or something, they has to go to, for example, in some villages in the remote thing, their home will be located in somewhere, their fields will be in somewhere. They should not go for the switch on the motors and switch off the motors every time. They have to go and come back. It is not possible. What they will do simply nowadays, the GSM one SIM card they are purchased, it's like a kit they install there. When I call the particular number, the motor will switch on. When I want to switch off again, I will call, it will switch off. When the current goes, switch off. I know again the current comes, I know to go there. Directly it will switch on. This is with a mobile call. This is a simple concept of IoT. Or when you say nowadays, whenever the containers are moving, there they will place the container, the sensing thing. When it is a food products or something, they will check the temperature every time. If it is temperature is going down, something is went wrong. They will can easily find out. Or nowadays, the example you have fit band in your hand, it will, it's the medical IoT. So IoT is nowadays in everywhere. IoT we cannot say it's a separate technology. It has to combine with everything and it has to work. The IoT, it will produce data, but with the data, how I can do it? We have to apply data engineering. So I have to process the data. How the Google is finding anything? If you are going for some what you can hotel or something, when you go and come back, it will ask you, how about the review you went for this hotel? How it is happening? They are tracking your information. We feel that we are not watched, not like that. When you search something in the Google, after some time, if you go for some other Facebook or something, that ad will come to that. I think everyone has experienced that. That will, it's based on content management. we cannot say content management. It's like giving a which customer want which product. The ad is customized. It is not that I want to see this ad. This has a one upcoming idea is there. You can see that whenever when you are going in some the highway, there will be big advertisement board is there. In the recent idea, what is there? Which car you are coming, they will access your car, and based on the interest of the person who is sitting inside the car, the advertisement will change. If I want to buy a car, my car advertisement will be there. If I want to buy a house, for me the house advertisement will be there. That advertisement itself customized. As of now, we are customized in our screen. What they are doing in public also, at a point of time, if 10 persons are available in a particular point of time, the Google map, how is working? When you see the Google map, you see the red color, green color, yellow color, how it is happening. It is based on our sensor data is given to the Google map. Based on that, if the movement of the mobile phone is not there, then they come to know that your traffic is there. So this and all, it's based on this also the example of IoT. We can say the example of IoT, that will be a lot of steps. So like this, we can, so your EC department, hardware wise, we can do a lot of steps. We can, it's like the simple thing, we can make a hardware and we can run our project and show it as like a thing. Nowadays, wherever you go, this sensors and IoT concept. Previous olden days, 10 years or 15 years back, the cars don't have that much of sensor parts. Nowadays, everything is automated. You just see the lane. I think nearly they launched one vehicle, Mahindra something, I forgot the name. It has that road sensing thing. When you go to the lane, automatically it will tilt you to the particular lane. But another thing is that infrastructure is how our India we have that infrastructure, that also comes in the picture. Fine, Kana, these are the things you can explore a lot. Okay, we will see later point of time and time that we will discuss.
Oh,
Yeah,
sir.
that's all from my side.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Actually, I received the feedback. Students are saying it's very helpful and they are improved their skills. Like few telling they are brush up the basics, and few that they are very much day by day based on the thing they are improving their skills. And also, you given lots of interesting avenue like project, what kind of recent trends is available. Students can start.
Nice to hear from you. If possible, now you can share that feedback to me, sir. Then
Yes,
it is
yes,
easy for
sure,
me
sir.
to
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
shape my presentation. Thank you. I think the last one has asked question. Sir, can you please list out some of the most asked topics on DSA? DSA mostly the algorithm point of view they will ask, ma. And the data structure point of view, I think you study data structure or not, I'm not sure. Data structure they will ask what is the algorithm for this quick shot. The quick shot I'm saying very simple. How can I apply this logic to solve this problem? So like that of things is that mostly in DSA, the question will be comes out from the graphs and trees. Graphs is nothing but when our Google map, you're going from one place to another place, there is a Google map. Tree is nothing but your dictionary. That is a tree. This is a simple example, like that lot of things will be there. Mostly hash table, trees and graphs, you will get a question. We will just explore that. Okay. That's all, sir. We will wind up, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Subhash sir.
Okay, sir.
Definitely, I'll share that feedback.
Okay,
And,
sir. I think we'll see